This is an everything update. General, Country Boy, and Little Strange Happenings sprinkled in through all of it, I guess, kind of. A couple of weekends ago, we went to Dallas-Fort Worth. My wife and I went and visited some friends there. We stayed with Alina and Alan. I stayed with them. In one past presentation, I said we've known Alina for over 20 years. Well, it's really over 30 years, she reminded me. It's like, oh my gosh, time flies. Over 30 years. So we've known her and Alan for a long, long time. Now, her really, really good friend, JT, set up his booth there at the convention. Allowed me to kind of stage myself there. I handed out 175 books for free. And this is a picture of his setup. Anyway, that's general, more general stuff. Oh, we did have a gas leak on the side of the house. The actual pipe at the ground level was kind of corroded. Plumbers came out, switched it out, new pipe. Also, everything going on in the world, the whole everything going on in the world, it's kind of crazy right now. Need a little grounding. So, my mother said she didn't want her blackberries anymore. So I'm going to wait till it gets dormant and then take them from her place and transplant them in mine. So I created a blackberry garden. I just finished it today. Here's a picture of it. So I've put extra mulch in, all that, tilled it in. It is all ready for blackberries probably in a couple of months. Whenever they really start going dormant, I'll transplant them and protect them. Get them ready through the winter. So that's general. Country Boy, this past weekend, did go down to the Pink House to mow and take care of everything about that. And here is some from there. There's my Uncle Herbert down where the old beehives used to be here at the Pink House. I came down today, Thursday morning, got it all mowed. About to get something to eat. It's about 1 p.m. And then I'll weed eat. But there's my Uncle Herbert doing something down there. I don't know what. But yay, it's mowed. And the weather's nice. I mean, it's not even 80 degrees, so it's nice. I don't think it's 80. So, oh yeah, this is a good day to mow and edge and get all of this done here at the Pink House. Okay, just walked here inside the house. I'm getting food at T-Town and no power. Electricity's out. And it's pretty out there. There's no storms, no anything. It was on when I started mowing and left for T-Town. Now it's off for some unknown reason. But it happens really often here. Even on a beautiful day, no wind, just barely a little breeze, and the power's out again. It is Saturday morning here at the Pink House. North wind blowing a little bit. It's nice and cool. It's probably, oh, it's less than 70 degrees. You know, probably like in the low 60s. Nice. This is the old beehive area. If y'all seen it in the past videos, I said I was going to clean it out for a sitting area. Well, it's pretty much done. I've cleaned it out. Used to be 6 big roses in there I've cut down. Cleaned all the weeds out in the center here. And the 4 pieces of old farm equipment are in here. And now it's sitting in a little fire pit area. The thing I'm leaving is I have a windbreak that was originally for the beehives on the north and south sides. There's a Carolina jasmine right there, star jasmine. Also it has maypops growing up here. Passion fruit, whoops, I seem to have cut that vine. Whoops, doing some cleaning, but they do grow here. See, there's a passion fruit. So you can see them going up here too. They'll come back every year with a little fruit on them here and there. So leaving it with star jasmine and passion flower, passion fruit growing up here and on the north and south sides. It's kind of a wind block because this wind gets going, but stepping in here is a little better. But when this gets grown up pretty good, it'd be a nice wind block for the new little sitting area here with the fire pit. And it's further away from the house. So you can sit out here in the middle of the field, far away from the house, under the open sky, and that'll be really nice. Another thing for Country Boy, in a nearby town, they had what's called Howdy Neighbor Day. Now, Howdy Neighbor Day is when the whole community comes together, and it's basically like a big party. It's in the local park. There's live music. People set up their own tents and sell their wares, like little vendor setups. Of course, the children's playground is right there. Also, my aunt and uncle have a facility, a building, a shed, what they call a shed. It's like a party shed right next to the park. You just drive up from the park and go in there, and it is nice. It's set up for a party. That's my Uncle Bo and Aunt Sherry. Now, my Aunt Sherry, she's my aunt by marriage. Right next to that, nearby, is her grandmother's old house. It's really cute looking. Here's a picture of it. So in this town, I do have several aunts and uncles. That's my Uncle Bo and Aunt Sherry. I have an Aunt Marcia there and also an Aunt Barbara. And this is a picture of Aunt Barbara and the local neighborhood dog, Peaches. So it's a good time there. And this is once a year, Howdy Neighbor Day in that little local town. So it's a good time for all. Strange happenings, not really strange, I guess, but kind of a synchronicity thing. Childhood friend called me up yesterday. Back in 7th, 8th, 9th grade, we hung out all the time. We were kind of the outcasts, the antisocial outcasts of the school kind of thing. So, yeah, figures, right? Anyway, he called up. I had seen John, his actual name is John, we called him Billy back then. When he came up to this town for his mother's funeral, he stayed with us for a little while, and that was really nice. But that was, I don't know, how long ago was that, 5 years ago or so? I don't know, it's been a while. Before I started doing these videos. These videos are now about to hit 4 years since putting the videos out. But he called up out of the blue just to say hello, how you doing? And that was really, really nice. So it was nice talking with him and chatting with John. He's the one who convinced me to take typing class in high school, one of the best classes that lasted through my entire life, something that was really useful, being able to speed type very, very fast. One person, when I worked at Bell Helicopter, heard me hitting the keys on the keyboard. He said it sounded like a machine gun going off. It's just stuck with me. A very good class. Anyway, John went into law, and I just went crazy, I guess. But anyway, it was interesting and nice, and I told him about these videos. He wanted to know how you doing, what's been up, and things like that. And I just standard stuff, just to live life. And I said, if you really want to know, I have a video site here, this video site, and I said, check it out if you want. Check it out, and you can see what's going on. So he did, and he did right then, because he texted me not long after that. He had saw the video that I talked about. I was really nervous, I guess, about Jeffery Mishlove having a copy of my book. And I said, oh, by the way, I read a book. But he knew but he knew of Jeffery Mishlove. He had subscribed to the channel and watched a lot of his videos. So that's kind of a synchronicity right there. But maybe Jeffery Mishlove is that big and everybody knows who he is, I guess. But John knew who he was and really liked him. And it's like, yeah, he's subscribed. He's watched a lot of his videos. It's like, I just found Jeffery a few months ago. I think it was June when I got the book and I discovered Jeffery Mishlove. It was just this past June, so just a few months ago. A few months ago. So, but I guess John's been watching a lot of his videos and knew all about him. So that's kind of a synchronicity. That was nice. So nice hearing from a childhood friend. But that's about it for an everyday update.